It was the first time the president was publicly speaking about the handshake a month ago at the steps of his Harambee House office. During his address at Chatham House, President Kenyatta told the audience that his newfound unity with opposition leader Raila Odinga was based on the greater good for Kenya. The president challenged leaders to ensure that politics and competition serve the interests of the masses.
Mainstream politics in Kenya, in Britain, and everywhere else in the democratic world must be responsive to the needs of the people. My reaching out to the Honorable Raila Odinga and the opposition after our elections must be seen in this context, and not one of opening up a new political front.
President Kenyatta says the government was willing to merge its policies and those the opposition was advocating for during last year's campaigns for a better Kenya.
We cannot achieve the social and economic needs of our people in an environment of constant political bickering. As much as political competition is an essential component of democracy, leadership on all sides of the political divide must rise above the noise and focus on the needs of the people.
With insecurity threatening the region with instability, President Kenyatta called for concerted efforts aimed at stabilizing South Sudan and Somalia, warning that terrorism was becoming a common threat to the globe.
The violence employed by terrorists is an extension of their ideas. They daily announce their intention to destroy democracy and to usher in an age of fanaticism and religious tyranny. We can do more to fight their ideas.
Kenyatta also called on the international community to support efforts by the Kenyan government and other African countries to eradicate poverty as a way of ending the perennial immigration menace in European countries.
As long as there's great poverty and desperation in Africa and other parts of the world, African refugees will seek entry into Europe in their millions. Your own politics will shift in response to that influx, and probably, as we have seen, not necessarily for the better.
Earlier, the president presided over the opening of a London stock exchange where he sought to market Kenya as an investment destination. He later met the Duke of Cambridge, Prince William, in a private meeting where issues of mutual interest were discussed. The president is scheduled to meet UK Prime Minister Theresa May and Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in the course of his engagements in London.